Hi, my love, beautiful souls. It's Mystic Rose 1111. I'm back with you, bringing dark into light. Okay, so channel message. So as you see, I'm driving. I usually don't drive, you guys. I try to walk wherever I have to go. That's what I usually try to do. And I have no kids in the car, or no kid and no one in the car. So, and I received a message. So there is a confirmation for me earlier today, and I feel like a confirmation for some of you guys as well, and I wanted to get this message out there for you guys. So if you guys have been struggling and stressing, kind of a little bit worried, down in the dump, and like wondering if anything's going to change, and if you're like a content creator, especially if you're somebody that's on YouTube and you're creating some kind of content, or TikTok, or any social media platforms, really, something that I got confirmation about that I have to take into consideration too, and I have to start listening, is if you are someone that's trying to create content and you are somebody that is wanting to reach across the world, you know, people get your message, hear your message. If you're a tarot reader, oracle reader, intuitive, if you are giving prophetic word, if you're teaching or anything like that, anything to do with anything on social media and stuff like that, okay? And, you know, you don't have a fan base, if you want to say fan base, you don't have a spiritual, you haven't found your spiritual team yet, or your spiritual family, you know, or your followers, your friends. They call them followers, they call them subscribers, they call them friends, whatever. And, you know, you haven't found them, and you're kind of like, okay, well, I want to create content, but I don't know what to do, and stuff like this. And this was a confirmation, because I heard this today, okay? This isn't just for me, okay? So it was a confirmation for me, and wanted me to know this. So if you've been struggling, okay, about this, and you've been struggling, and you've been putting videos out, and you feel like it's not going out there, and you keep sharing all your videos to your family and friends, what I'm hearing is, what I heard, and then I got a confirmation, is that you do not want to be sending your videos to your family and friends unless you know that they are on your level and they went through some kind of awakening, or like they get the message, okay? So for instance, when I started this channel, I started sending my videos to my family and friends, like, you need to watch this, because I wanted to gain some followers, I wanted to gain, you know, fans and subscribers and stuff. I wanted them to watch. Well, none of them were on my level, you guys. Not one of them were on my level. None of them had went through awakening. None of them went through what I was going through. They're karmics, or this, that. They didn't see angel numbers. They didn't see this. They didn't see that, okay? And so I didn't realize that. So I kept sharing my videos, and I kept, you know, saying, watch this. And I'm sending them to them, you know, thinking they're going to watch them. They don't watch them. Or I'm sharing them on Facebook. I was sharing it on Facebook thinking, okay, somebody's going to, you know, click on that. And to find out that, like I said, a confirmation from another person I heard today, when I was making some freshies and body wash, is this guy said that we don't want to be sharing this. This was confirmation, so this is not confirmation from another guy, is we don't want to be sharing our content with family and friends, okay, or to like Facebook, because those people are most likely are not going to be the ones that are going to be watching our channel, okay, or watching your platform, or watching your videos, okay? Especially if you're on YouTube. So if you're someone that's trying to build a strong family, strong community, if you're trying to build a strong community on YouTube, if that's what you're trying to do, and I know there's a couple of soul sisters, soul brothers that you've been trying to build, and you're like, okay, no, I'm not, it's not going nowhere. I keep sharing to my family and friends. I keep sharing to these people. And the reason is because you're sharing to your family and friends, and you're not, and you're sharing to our Facebook, and you're sharing to the social media platforms, but they're not clicking on them. And if they are, they're not the ones that are resonating with the messages, are aligned, okay? So you're supposed to, I'm saying, what I'm hearing is, you're supposed to let YouTube do their job. You're supposed to let Facebook do their job. You're supposed to let TikTok do their job. So if you're creating a video on Facebook, or creating a post on Facebook, share it on Facebook, keep it on Facebook. Don't do anything else, okay? Post it there, that's it. Point blank, leave it there, okay? If other people send it, then they do, because their Facebook's algorithm is their Facebook's algorithm, okay? TikTok. If you have a video on TikTok, and you're creating this TikTok, just share it on TikTok, okay? Just post on TikTok. Let TikTok do its thing, okay? Because they have their algorithm. Everyone loves algorithm on TikTok. Let TikTok do their thing, okay? Same thing with Snapchat. If you're posting on Snapchat, you're trying to get the followers, you're trying to get that, let Snapchat do their thing. Instagram, let them do their thing, okay? If you have other ones, you know, True Social, whatever else, what is there else if they're that? Okay, and then you got YouTube, okay? So you got YouTube. Make your videos on YouTube, okay? share them, post them on YouTube. Let YouTube do the things, because you're going to use your tags, you're going to have your titles. And the AI, the robots, which I talked about in a message yesterday, is robots are being smart, and it's a good thing to have them now. I go back and forth on it, okay? I am between the duality of the robots, the AI and stuff. But AI can transcribe the words, and they can push YouTube. I was hating on YouTube so much because I'm like, oh my gosh, why are my videos not being shared? Why are my videos going down? Okay? It is because I'm sharing my videos onto Facebook. I need to stop sharing them. So if you're somebody on YouTube and you're sharing them to Facebook or sharing them to TikTok, don't do it anymore. Stop doing it. Don't share it, okay? Do not do it, because they're not the most likely going to click on it, okay? Just post it on YouTube. Let YouTube do its thing, okay? Because YouTube is gonna find the titles, or the title, the tags, the transcribe things, and they're gonna push it in the algorithm to where it needs to go, what kind of video it is, what kind of content it is, okay? To find the right people for your channel, for your community, okay? So if you feel delayed, you feel blocked, you feel like you're not getting those followers, or that you're not building that community, or the friends, or like I said, the followers, it's because of those things. We're sharing them to other things. Yes, posting on Facebook, okay? You post on Facebook, or I mean, yes, okay. So if you create a YouTube, post on YouTube, okay? Post on YouTube. Let YouTube do this thing. If you feel like somebody that you know, like my soul sister, I'll send a video to my soul sister, and I will send it to her, and I'm like, okay, this resonates. And you know she's going to watch it. You know that they're going to 100% watch the video. Even if it's first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, whatever it is, you know 100% they're going to watch the video, then send it to them. If you know that they're not going to, and you feel like you just need to share it, it's gonna actually hurt your channel. It's gonna hurt your community, okay? It's gonna hurt your videos and your platform, okay? So one thing I need to learn to do is stop sharing my videos from YouTube to Facebook, okay? Because most likely those people are not going to do that. Watch them. And I'm going to see. Try it for a week. Try it for 2 weeks to see what happens, okay? There's a thing, too, where we go back and forth where, like, I create videos on YouTube and then I put it on TikTok, but how I upload it, it's different, okay? I don't take my YouTube and I don't go share it. I don't take my YouTube videos and share it to TikTok. I upload it to TikTok. Okay, so that's a little bit different when you upload it. Or if you have a video on TikTok and you download it, you save it, and then you upload it on YouTube, that's different. But the sharing is what's hurting, okay? And it's sharing your family and friends and your coworkers. If you know they're not going to watch it and they're not resonating with it because they're most likely not on your level, don't be sharing it anymore. I was sharing all my videos to my family and friends. I started sharing them to my husband, thinking my husband's going to watch them. Spirit told me stop sharing them to my husband, okay? Yeah, my husband's going to support me, but he's not going to watch them. You know what I mean? I love him, but he's not gonna watch tarot. It's not for him right now, okay? Hopefully one day he'll start watching tarot on his, and it doesn't even be mine. Hopefully one day he'll start watching tarot, maybe, or, you know, being guided to watch tarot. But Spirit told me to stop sharing, you know, because he's not gonna watch it. He's not gonna watch it. So it's actually hurting my channel. Okay, so if I've been wondering, like, you know, I talk about my views going up and down and stuff like that. That's one reason why. So if your views are going up and down, that could be why. If you're somebody that just started and like you're only at 800 followers on YouTube and you keep sharing it to all your family and friends, stop. Because your family and friends, they're not on your level. Okay, they're not on your level, especially if you're a tarot reader or an oracle or prophetic word. Okay, they're not on your level. YouTube will do their job. TikTok will do their job. It'll get pushed on an algorithm where it was meant to go, and the people that are meant to watch the video will be watching it. Okay, will be guided to it, because it's not just about them clicking on it. Because before it was like, okay, them clicking on it for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. It's not about them just clicking on it either. It's about them staying, being engaged, watching the entire video. Okay, watching the entire video from. Watching it from 5 minutes to all the way to, if it's 45 minutes, all the way to 50 minutes. You want them to just be watching, engaging, and commenting and liking, okay? And then yes, they can share it too, okay? If they share it, it's gonna help the algorithm. But if you don't want to share it, you don't want to be sharing it, because most likely the people that are gonna end up sharing it, they know that somebody needs that message at that time, and they're gonna watch that message, okay? And if you're somebody that is sharing the videos too, say you're on my channel and you're going to share a video to somebody else and you know that person's not going to watch, but you try to share it to give it, try to get it out there, don't. It's going to hurt the channel. It'll hurt it. So, but if you know if they're going to watch it, then share it. Or, you know, that you think they may, like that 50-50, you know, because you don't want to be hurting somebody's channel either by that. Because I know there's some people that are struggling. okay? And I know I struggle sometimes. I'm gonna say I struggle too, be like, okay, why is it going up? Why is it going down? The other thing is too is like, you have people that are coming in and going, and they've now have learned their lesson, or they've learned what they need to learn, their confirmation, then they're on to the next. They're going on to the next part of their journey, their next lesson, okay? And that's where you have to learn too, is sometimes to go to the next lesson. And so you may lose people on the way, but then you're gonna have new people come in. When you lose somebody new, someone new comes in. You know, if you're somebody that watches people too, and like, so if you're not watching anybody anymore, go off that. So if I need to go through my YouTube, and I need to go look at the subscribers that I don't watch anymore. It's not that I don't love them or care about them and stuff like that, but I'm hurting their channel. Okay, I'm actually hurting their channel. So if I'm not going to watch them anymore, I need to go unsubscribe. There's some people that I haven't watched since I started YouTube. I need to go and subscribe. It sucks because their number goes down, but it's actually going to help them because it's not going to hurt them as much. Because when YouTube or even TikTok sees that, okay, well, you have 100,000 subscribers, but you're only having 4,000 people watch your videos, that's hurting your channel. If you have 4,000 subscribers and you have 3,500 people watching your channel, it's helping your channel, and they're commenting and they're liking it and they're engaging in it, okay? And YouTube wants to push out your videos. YouTube, you know, I keep saying, oh, well, YouTube doesn't want to do the shadow banning us. No, YouTube wants to push out your videos, okay? They do. They want to push out your videos. They want people to click on them. They want people to engage because they get money. YouTube is $1 billion corporation. Same thing with TikTok and all social media platforms, Facebook too. They all want that because of the fact that they make money. And that's why, and that's what can hurt too. Like if you're on Facebook and post some things on Facebook is about posting, and then like you put YouTube videos on there. Well, most people that are on Facebook aren't going to watch YouTube videos. They're on Facebook. They're going to look at the little reels on Facebook, and they're going to look at the posts, and they're going to skim them through their friends and see all these little, you know, memes, whatever they're called, you know, the memes, stuff like that. They're not really going to go click on a lot of the long videos, you know. You could build your fan base, you could do lives there, whatever too, but if you know a lot of people aren't watching it, it's hurting, you know what I mean? It's hurting unless you know that they're really going to do it. Don't give up. I'm hearing don't give up, okay? And you may have to start over. You may have to start a different channel because it could, you know, could affect that too. I'm hearing some of you guys, you know, they say usually don't go back and delete your videos, okay? Do not delete your videos. But if you're somebody that has been struggling for a while on YouTube or even any platform, and you've been struggling and you're only getting like 5 views, 10 views, and like your content, you go back and you watch your content and like it doesn't look good, go delete those videos, okay? I usually don't say that, but I am saying like if you have been on YouTube for like 2 years and you have like only 20 followers, you know, or 100 followers, and your videos are only getting 5 views, delete them, okay? Because there's nothing, it's not going to hurt the channel. Your channel's already, you know, struggling. So now it's about, you know, really, you know, renewing it, okay? And so again, if you're somebody like me, you don't want to go delete all those, okay? You don't want to, unless you got ones that you got from the beginning and you only have 5 views. Like I have 40,000 subscribers and I go back to my beginning and I only have 5 views. I'm going to want to go delete those 5 views, okay? Because that can hurt the channel as well. That can, you know, hurt the process of, you know, growing as well. But if I go delete the videos that have 2,000 views, you don't want to do that because it's going to hurt the channel. It's going to mess it up. But I wouldn't delete everything. And the one, I guess the ones I'm talking about is like, I know some people are like, okay, well, I only have 500 subscribers. I haven't got to 1,000 yet. And my views are only getting 20 views. And I have like 500 videos. Go delete those. Okay, I'm going to tell you, same thing with shorts. If your shorts aren't getting it, go delete them, okay? Sometimes people say don't do that, but if you have no views on that, or just start a whole new channel. Start a whole new channel, okay? You delete that one, you know, take that channel down and delete it. Because I'm just hearing some people struggling and they're like, because you have great messages. I'm hearing you have great content, great messages. You have potential, okay? I'm hearing like there's potential there, okay? It just, it didn't get that. You didn't have the right tags. You didn't have the right titles, okay? And some, like, again, like me, when I started, the reason I wasn't getting the subscribers at first is because I was sharing all my videos. I was sharing all my videos to my family and friends, you guys. I literally shared them all to my family and friends. And guess what? None of them watched it. None of them were watching it. So it was hurting me. It was hurting my channel. And that's why, if you ever go back and look at my channel, it didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere for 2 years because the whole 2 years I kept showing it to the wrong people. The wrong people that didn't even hear the message, that didn't even care about the message. You don't want to be having people watching the messages that aren't even care. YouTube and TikTok, they will do the job. YouTube will do their job. They will push your video. If they will try to find the right audience. They want engagement. They want to make money. The more people that will watch YouTube, the more money they make. The more ads, the more money they make. You know, they're built on a company. They want to make money. They want to, you know, they're in competition. You know what I mean? But you have to have good content too. And you know what I mean? Like, so I get, you know, it's don't give up. Just don't give up, because giving up is like, this is one of my freshies, you guys. This is a cinnamon one. Yeah, you know. And you don't even have to be somebody that is doing tarot, oracle, or anything like that. Okay, you could be creating things, making things. You could be doing computer stuff, AI stuff. Okay, whatever it is, and it just wasn't going nowhere, and you're just like, why? I'm parking in the same spot as I was earlier. You know, you just, you know, you don't want to waste your time on them. And honestly, your family and friends could actually hurt. Wow, you guys, I can't turn it around. The license plate in front of me, you guys, it says 3131 YBJ 3131. Let me show you a minute. Children crossing, ice cream, stop for children, you guys. Caution, watch for children. It's an ice cream truck. Predator, 5,000 dual. I should grab a card. Should I grab a card? And I'm also hearing some of you guys, your content, maybe it's not the content that you need to be putting out. Maybe there's some other content that you need to be putting out. Maybe something else. Okay? Sometimes you could end up doing so much. So YouTube is more like education and like teaching and stuff, and like doesn't have all the filters and all that stuff. So you gotta be careful of that too. It depends. YouTube's like for longer. Yeah, YouTube starts doing the short stuff, but YouTube's like longer videos and like all the extra filters and all the extra. Yeah, some people like that, but there are other people that are professional and they want to see like it laid out as in like teaching or like seminars or like classes, okay, of like online teaching, you know what I mean, instead of having all this extra visuals and stuff like that. TikTok's like the big thing for the visuals and stuff like that, so you gotta be careful too, because some of the stuff on YouTube, it doesn't cross over to like TikTok or Facebook. It's all, they're like different, or Instagram. TikTok, people like to use filters, they like to use all these effects and these other things. YouTube does a little bit too, but YouTube is, again, you know, it started out with longer videos and like music videos and stuff like that, and not with all that extra filters and effects and stuff. But you know, some do, like the shorts, yeah. And I'm hearing too, like some of the content that you put out is like some of the people that you may never thought that was going to watch your content is going to watch your content. Okay, like you want your family and friends to watch it, you want your coworkers to watch it, or like, you know, help support you and be there for you. But the thing is they're not on your level. They're not in that frequency of you, and some of them may not be going in that direction. It's blocking you. Okay, Seven of Swords here, this, or Seven of Wands, this is like defense. It's like blocking, like this is, you know, having to defend yourself every time because of it. There's just some things you may have to just change a little bit, guys. Change a little. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, it's gonna be leaving. Here, let me show you guys quick. Okay. 31, 31, 31. Pretty cool, huh? My thing just broke. Maybe it didn't. Oh, there I am. My phone's good. Okay. Okay. So let's grab a couple cards here. I don't know if you guys saw. I hope you guys did. Maybe a couple more cards. Okay. I gotta go on. Thank you. Justice. Okay, this is you, things getting balanced out here. Okay, this is also Libra here, so you could be a Libra here. This is work, you know. Things will be working out. The name Justice. Because it could be holding you back, okay? It could be holding you back. Yeah, see, this is Six of Cups here. This is like your family friends. Some of these family and friends aren't meant to, you know, see your channel. Some of them are not meant to be there. It's about letting go. Okay, letting go, surrendering. Okay, allow YouTube, allow TikTok, again, allow Facebook, allow Instagram, whatever, the platform that you're posting on, whatever, allow them to do their job. Okay, trust in the process, trust God. God is calling you to trust him. Okay, and trusting him is allowing him to work with YouTube and stuff like that, the algorithm, okay, to push it out. I know sometimes we want to push, and like sometimes when you push it so many times, it's like the runner and chaser in Twin Flames. When you're chasing that runner, the runner keeps running. Okay, same thing with YouTube. So if you keep sharing all your videos to the wrong people, and you're sharing and you're thinking they're gonna watch it, it's gonna I can't think of the word. It's not gonna go nowhere. Okay, it's gonna run, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's another fucking word, it'll come to me. Resist. It's gonna resist. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It's gonna end up resisting, because it's showing that you're trying too hard. Okay, when if you truly trust in God and you truly trust in the universe, when you surrender, everything's gonna work out when it's meant to work out. Okay, the right people will be guided. Okay. Yeah, look at direction change, okay? Everything, you're planting those seeds, okay? That's the thing too, is planting those seeds. So you post that on whatever social media platform, and you're planting that damn seed, and then let them do the work. When you garden, you plant that seed in the garden, that dirt. You just a little bit water it, okay? You water it, okay? Whatever it goes, and then they start growing, and how they grow is how, you know what I mean? Whatever direction they go. Same thing. You post, you create the video. So here you create the video, you put the seed in the ground, you create the video. Okay, now you put the seed on the ground, and then you post it, you water it. Now okay, so you're posting it. Now you're watering your plant, you're planting your seed. Okay, now you gotta wait till it grows. Okay, wait till it grows. And during that time, you have to wait a little bit. Yes, weekly you water your plants. Okay, so weekly you may go on there and you may look, okay, and just let things happen. Sometimes you have to water a little bit more, sometimes you don't. But the watering process is gonna be YouTube, or your platform is gonna be the one that's gonna keep watering it, okay? YouTube is the algorithm is gonna water it for you, okay? The algorithm is going to water it. So, or God, okay? Because everything, God is everything, energy. And you know how the flower blooms. You know how the flower blooms. You know, the seed, it plants. Just like a tomato, you grow a tomato. You know what I mean? Like, you let it grow. You have to wait a couple months, okay? 3 months, 4 months, spring to fall. And you could be someone like me too. So I'm going to say this too. You could be someone like me that put out different messages. You put out cheerings, you put out prophetic words, you channel, you bring downloads, you go for a walk. I go for walks. I'm doing my car. So I put all these other messages out. I put spiritual messages out. I put crime messages out. I put love readings, starseed readings. I do a little bit of all this stuff. Okay. Talk about recovery, talk about street life. You know what I mean? Like, I talk about my life experiences and stuff like that. And so YouTube, the algorithm is trying to figure out which people need to see it, because I do so much. So that I just got that confirmation when I watched the guy earlier today. It was confirmation for me, is that YouTube trying to figure out what people need to see the messages, because some of the people that watch the crime ratings are not going to be watching the spiritual messages. Some that are watching the walking messages may not end up watching, you know, my crime messages and stuff like that. So YouTube's trying to figure out, you know, where to push it out in the algorithm to who. So, you know what I mean? Like, so mine can be a little bit all over, where Spirit told me that it could go up and down. So if you're someone like me that creates a lot of different kind of content and a lot of different kind of messages, it's gonna kind of go up and down. It's you know what I mean? Because you have different people, the world. Okay, this is closed on cycles. Things are going to be given to you too. Okay, everything's in your hands. Okay, it is. It's also in the divine's hands, the universe's hands. You know what I mean? Like, everything will work out. It will work out when it's meant to work out here. Just trust the process. Trust the process, okay? Which we have, wow, 7 of Swords and 7 of Wands, okay? We have a hidden agenda, and like I said, this hidden agenda is some kind of plot, and then, like, planning, okay? Something doesn't want you to have this, okay? And this could be a mindset, too. And so that could be, too, why you were always sharing the videos, is because you always felt like you weren't good enough, or you felt like you couldn't be somewhere. But trust. I just keep hearing trust, okay? I just heard YouTube has your back, okay? Or TikTok, they do have your, like, they want to make money. The more people on there, the more people create content. My book just broke. Look at the more money they make, okay? The more money they make. And it's not saying that you don't go ever not show your videos to like YouTube or TikTok. Like, don't ever just not show them ever. Because like, I mean, or Facebook. Because people do click on there. YouTube wants people from other platforms to come to their channel. You know, to their platform. Okay? But again, it's where if you're on there, you're setting everything and you know they're not getting any views, why do it? Why do it over and over and over? You know, here and there. Unless you know 100% that somebody, you know, they're doing it. My book just totally went out. Okay. I'm going to grab one of these and I got to go. So. Okay, I'm hearing like vacation. Because you could be a blogger too, or like a podcast and stuff like that. Find different things, okay? Finding what your audience likes too, and that's the thing too. When you start dating, watch your analytics, okay? Because watching for what your audience likes, okay? My messages are for karmics, and my messages are for the in between, and my messages are for the divine beings, okay? So there's 3 different groups: karmics, in between, and the divine beings, okay? And so I got to put it out there for the collective, for everybody. And whoever clicks on it, clicks on it. Give me a message, please, to close out. Yeah, see, separate. Okay, when this separate, I'm hearing like separate, surrender, just allow things happen. Like, this is something just, you know, in the chaser, the runner chaser, it's just like separate yourself from the situation where just, you know, do what you need to do, put it out there and let it happen. Somebody could be in separation right now too. Okay, they could be missing you. So I'm just here like, this is where you just allow things to take, like, it's about Jesus taking the wheel. Allow Jesus to take the wheel and carry on to what song, okay? Trust, allow Jesus to take the wheel. Allow YouTube, allow God to take the wheel, you know what I mean? Like, it's not about trusting YouTube, Spirit's saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not talking about trusting YouTube, it's trusting God. Trusting God, trusting universe, because when you trust God, universe, then that's when they're going to make sure YouTube pushes your shit out. They're going to make sure TikTok pushes your shit out. They're going to make sure Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, okay? Yeah, because they're going to be watching it over and over. You're going to have people that are going to keep wanting to watch your videos. They're going to people want to keep coming back for more and more and more and more. Okay? And that's what YouTube wants. YouTube wants to engage, and YouTube wants people to come back and watch the same video over and over and watch it through the beginning to the end. Okay? Not just come in, 2 seconds, click off. Okay? So, again, replaying it over and over. Okay? Where people come back and then they share it so many times. Truth, clarity, confirmation here. Okay? This is truth, confirmation, protection. Force. Revelation, okay? Right there, that's just right there. The sword of the rose, which is clarity, the truth coming out here, okay? This is the truth, just trust, okay? Let things happen, let things happen. You will get there, okay? I love you guys. Love, peace, light, heal, namaste.